I've been thinking about calling out Bradley Martyn. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Yes, is he a bodybuilder, like 260-pound guy?
Yeah.
Thinks he can beat like 150-pound boxers and thinks he can beat Nate Diaz and stuff like that. Yeah, I know who he is, yeah.
That's the guy. So I've been thinking about calling him out, not in a mean way. Like, you know, he seems like a nice dude overall. Like, I don't know a whole lot about him, but I've seen him a bit. He seems like a nice dude. But like, just like a nice, you know, friendly challenge match where it's like, okay, you think you can beat smaller dudes with your size? Let's have a street fight. But I'll put no risk to you. I can't punch you. Okay, I can't strike you. I can only use my jiu-jitsu. But you can punch me. You can do what you need to do if you can. And we'll just fight that way. So, like, you know, I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to get hit and I'll just take him down. I'll choke him or something like that. But you never know. I think that 99%, 99 times out of 100, I'm going to win that no problem, even without striking. But it could be that one time, and that would suck for sure. But
they always have a puncher's chance, they say, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, there's a puncher's chance, but then when you're skilled and, you know, understand how to not get punched, then it changes a lot. But I kind of, the only thing that reason's kind of stopping me is like, I want to get paid at least, you know what I mean? So I want to get some money if I do that, because it does have some risk to it. So I'd like to get some money, but I don't know how to set that up where I get paid, because I can make the offer, or, you know, I don't know.
They have a thing called Creator Clash, I think it is, where creators do that. You're both creators. I mean, somebody's watching this, probably knows somebody set it up, guys.
Yeah, what do you guys think, though? Do you guys think that's a bad idea?
No, I think that'd be an awesome idea.
Do you think I'd win?
Yeah, I think you'd win very handily, yeah.
I don't think that would be particularly fair. People who are, and like, I'm not trying to discriminate. I know there are a lot of people who bodybuild who are super nice people, but I think a lot of people think being large and strong means you can fight. Like, you see it all the time, guys who like go to the gym and they can bench press 315 or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, I could totally beat up like a UFC lightweight. And it's like, no, you can't. You can't do it. You might think you could, and they say things like, oh, I would just pick them up. It's like, no, you won't. It won't happen like that. It's very different. Like, strength is important, and it definitely makes a difference. Like, if he was just a guy who'd never trained who was 150 pounds, well, then we don't even have to have this conversation. It's just silly. So, like, strength at least makes it a conversation, but the skill is more important when there's that much of a skill gap.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, I've always done well against big guys. Like, I think that my style works good against big dudes because I'm fast and I'm also strong. And so the strength advantage, I mean, he will be stronger, but it's not as much as like if I were smaller or weaker. Like, I'm pretty strong for my size. And yeah, you know, I think the challenge would be really interesting if I can't strike at all, but obviously like creates more risk. If I could strike, then I think it'd be like, it wouldn't even be exciting to watch. It would just be really quick. But
is he gloved up?
Yeah, no, let's just do a bare knuckle. I mean, it's better for me that way because it's easier for me to like go for takedowns and stuff. And I think it'd be more exciting for people to watch too. But yeah, I don't know. Like, this is what I think would happen. I think I would do a good job, you know, staying out of range, not getting punched. And when I find my opportunity, like, he probably like overextend like an overhand right or something like that, and I would just shoot him for the takedown at that time. And yeah, you know, worst case, just say like I shoot in on the hips and I don't have enough power to drive him down. I could just pull guard, and, you know, people can't pull guard in a street fight. Well, I'm pretty confident I'd be okay, because if you say you can't get a big dude down, and you do pull a guard and you have a really good guard, you have like an understanding of how to not get punched, and then how to submit too, because I feel way more, I feel like I'd be a way less risk of getting punched from my guard than standing, you know? So like, yeah, I don't know. People probably talk shit if I pull guard, but at the same time, it would show, okay, people can pull guard in a street fight and do just fine.
What is your walk around weight?
I'm like 185 right now.
185, but you have the legs of a 225-pound guy, and that's not being hyperbolic. Joey can attest to that too. Like, I mean, anybody that's seen Jordan in person, his legs are gigantic, right? So yeah, you do have an advantage over the average 185er, right?
That's true. I think it'd be good. I don't know.
I think it would be it would be good for YouTube. I think it would be. I don't think it'd be good for him. I think it would be good for you. I think it would be good for YouTube.
Yeah, you know, if I just want to make money, to be honest, like someone's got to set this up and put some money on the
definitely.
line.
Because I literally watched 2 videos of his yesterday where people were talking, well, not of his, about him, where people were talking about and showing all the clips where he said he would beat Nate Diaz or he would kick the shit out of this pro boxer that was 150 pounds. Well, the pro boxer doesn't walk around at 150 pounds. He walks around probably 165, 170 or whatever, right? So, but he was very confident that he would just pick him up and smash him to death. And the boxer's sitting there, his pro boxer sitting like, no, I would piece you up before it even happened. So I would really like to see this happen.
Yeah, you know, with that, with the boxer, I hate siding against like the boxer. And not that I necessarily think that Bradley would win against him, but I think that it's going to be way easier to do damage to a smaller opponent that's only a striker. And
less tools, right? Less tools, yeah. Because
he might be able to take him down, and if he does get taken down, then that he doesn't have any tools on the ground. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where it's like me, like, because he's going to use his size the most on the ground more so, and I'll be just fine on the ground, and I strike too, so you know I also know how to evade punches just fine. And yeah, those that don't know, Bradley's he's like a podcaster, and yeah, he's just saying you can beat Nate Diaz and this and that, but it's also smart of him just to say this stuff, just to like.
Yeah, well, we're talking about him. Everybody's talking about him now. So